Software is like entropy. It is difficult to grasp, weighs nothing, and obeys the second law of thermodynamics, that is, it always increases. Hello everyone, this is Subashini GS, pursuing third year in Computer Science and Engineering in SETHU Institute of Technology, Madurai. This video explains about the Liskov substitution principle in solid design principle. SOLID is an acronym that stands for 5 key design principles: single responsibility principle, open closed principle, Liskov substitution principle, interface segregation principle, and dependency inversion principle. All five are commonly used by software engineers and provide some important benefits for developers. The Liskov substitution principle states that objects of a superclass should be replaceable with the objects of its subclasses without breaking the application. In other words, what we want is to have the objects of our subclasses behaving the same way as the objects of our superclass. By looking at the given scenario, you might still argue that it looks pretty consistent. That's true for the language you are coding in and also for mathematics. But a square might not always satisfy the behavior of a rectangle. This is what I mean. Your climb method expects a rectangle and asserts a value of the area. All was well up to this point, but now when we do rectangle to set height as a 4, our square will set both of its sides as 4, and that will totally mess up the assert statement. We were expecting a rectangle of sides 5 and 4 to have an area of 20, but we got a square with sides 4 and 4 and area 16. Hence, using square's object in the place of the rectangle's object totally breaks LSB. Read the definition of LSB again. Simply put, the Liskov substitution principle states that objects of a superclass should be replaceable with the objects of its subclasses without breaking the application. This was just an example. There are numerous other problems if you plan on creating an algebra application inheriting a square from a rectangle. Thank you for your patience.